Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and welcome back to a new lesson in Learn Arabic with Dina, continuing the series of learning the sounds of the letters in order for us to learn how to read and how to write as well. Today we are going to learn 4 more letters, but I'm not grouping them anymore because they are completely different. Today we will learn these 4 letters: Qaf, Noon, Kaf, and Lam. Qaf and Noon, I kept them together because they have a little bit of similarity in the way the cup is drawn. The difference is you have a head for the letter Qaf. Let's start first with the letter Qaf. Qaf. Many people, unfortunately, have a little bit of a confusion of saying the letter Qaf. Some of them say it wrong because they read it as the letter kha, kha, kha instead of qaf, and some read it little lighter and they read it as ka, ka, ka. Both the pronunciation is incorrect. The letter qaf comes exactly at the end of the tongue, beginning of the throat. Every time you say that letter, you feel like your tongue is going back towards your throat, sticking over there and coming back again. At the same time, your tongue position is from the back, is lifting up, touching the upper palate of your mouth, sticking there for a bit and then coming out. Almost like the sound of the crow. Quran. So every time you say it, you feel that your throat is going up and down. The letter Qaf is a friendly letter which can join from both the sides. Let's see the Qaf when it is individual. How do we write it? And notice that the cup of the Qaf is not a flat cup on the line. It's in fact a rounded cup. As you could see here, we start first with the head, going down to the cup of the letter Qaf and then coming up and then placing 2 dots on top. So it is completely different than the letter Fa. The letter Fa has the cup of the letter Ba, which is a flat on the line, while the Qaf is a rounded cup. As shown in the screen, please notice the difference in both the cups. The cup of the letter Qaf, which is a rounded cup as you could see, and the cup of the letter Fa, which is the cup of the letter Ba, which is a flat cup on the line, as you could see. Cup of the letter Qaf, many letters have that cup, like the letter Qaf, the letter Noon, which we'll be learning afterwards, the letter Sin, Sheen, Sad, Dad have that cup. As well, later on we will be noticing that the letter Lam as well have that cup. Qaf at the beginning of the word, you have the head and the handle coming from the left side. Qaf in the middle of the word, you start with the right hand first, then the head or the round head, and then the left hand next. Qaf at the end of the word, the right hand, and then the full shape of the letter Qaf with the same rounded cup. Let's see some of the words which has those shapes. Qaf at the beginning of the word, as in the word qalam, qalam. Qaf in the middle of the word, like the word baqara, baqara. And Qaf at the end of the word, like in the word batriq, batriq, batriq. Qaf. The second letter we are learning is the letter Noon, which again has that rounded cup. Noon sounds like the letter N in English. Noon, in the separate shape, it has that rounded cup. But at the beginning, middle, and middle of the word, they have exactly the same shape of the letter Ba and Ta and Tha. While at the end of the word, we have the full shape of the letter Noon. Let's have a look how to write the letter Noon when it is separate. You have the full cup rounded. Noon at the beginning of the word, as you could see, very similar to the letter Ba, but instead of the dot down, it will have the dot on top. Noon in the middle of the word, we start from the right tooth and the left hand and the dot up. Let's have a look at some of those words which has the noon at the beginning, middle, and the end. Noon, na. Noon at the beginning of the word, like the word noor. Noon in the middle of the word, like the word hanan. You have noon at the beginning and at the end of the word. At the end of the word, like in the word Ramadan. Ramadan has the letter noon at the end of the word. The next letter is the letter kaf and the letter lam. The initial writing of them might look similar, but there's a very huge difference. The letter kaf has a stick and the cup of the letter ba, which is the flat cup, while the lam has the stick but the cup of the letter noon, which is the rounded cup. As you could see, this is how they are differing. Plus, to give an indication for the letter kaf, there is a small shape to be added, as you could see, in the cup of the letter kaf. Kaf sounds like the k, like the K in English. The shape of the letter kaf at the beginning and the middle of the word completely is different. Let's have a look. This is kaf when it is separate. Kaf at the beginning of the word has the line and then a slanting line comes on top of it. This is kaf, which is completely different, and then you put the hand on the left side. Similar to that shape is in the middle of the word, with the difference that it has a right hand too. So right hand and the letter kaf. And at the end of the word, the letter kaf as it is with a right handle. Here we see. Let's have some of the words which has the letter kaf at the beginning, middle, and the end of the word. Beginning of the word, like as you could see, the letter kaf as in kursi. Kaf in the middle of the word, like the word maktab. And kaf at the end of the word, like the word kak. As you could notice in kak, we have at the beginning and the end of the word. Finally, the letter lam. Lam is sounding exactly like the L in English. Lemon, laymun. Lam is a friendly letter which can join from both sides. Let's see the shape of the letter lam when it is separate. So it has the cup of the letter noon. Lam at the beginning of the word, we have only the stick and the handle comes from the left side. Lam in the middle of the word, right hand, stick, and the left hand. Finally, the lam at the end of the word, exactly like the separate shape of the letter lam, but with the handle on the right side. Let's have some of the words which has the letter lam, beginning, middle, and the end. Lam at the beginning of the word, like laymun. Lam in the middle of the word, like the word bull. As you could see here, you have lam in the middle and the end. Lam at the end of the word, like the word layl. And as you could see, layl has at the beginning and at the end of the word. So today we learned the letter qaf, noon, kaf, and lam. We have only 4 more letters left, and we will start joining these letters and starting to read. Hope today's lesson was beneficial. We're almost there for reading. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe and click the notification button to get from me all new. See you in the next lesson. Learn Arabic with Dina in the series of learning reading. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.